Everyone, I'd like to call this Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this Tuesday, May 15th, 2018. It's now 4:33. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after? Okay, thank you, Commissioner Soto Presley. Can we have a roll call?
Soto Presley.
Here.
Esbricky.
Here.
Navejas.
Here.
Myrick.
Here.
Hopper.
Here, for the record, all 5 commissioners are present. Okay, number 3 is declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4 is communications. I think we received one, right? I'll go ahead and read it. It's pretty brief, and we'll probably just refer it to staff, but let me read it. I'm Jose Galvin, owner and agent, Adonia LLC. I like to buy this empty lot next to my current property to extend my yard. At this point, I'm just looking for expanding my current property. At the same time, put this time parcel back on the taxes. So normally these we just kind of refer to staff, and I don't think we need any action on it right now. Just for the record that I read it for the minutes. Okay,
Oh, we don't need a motion on that.
no.
Okay.
All right, number 5 is our minutes from April 17, 2018.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept the minutes for the Redevelopment Commission for April 17, 2018.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second from the April 17, 2018 minutes. Is there any questions or addition to these minutes? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Esbricky.
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Okay, number 6, our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like there's 7 applicants.
Yes, Ms. Jessica Jones is not able to be here. She's a school teacher, but she's attending the required homebuyers class with United Neighborhoods, Inc. It was offered today from 9 to 5, and the next one is not until middle of June, and she's closing before then.
Okay, that's understandable. Could all the applicants come forward and just kind of introduce themselves to the commission here?
And it also looks like Angel Ocasio is not here.
John Francis III.
And Mr. Francis, how did you hear about our program?
My brother-in-law's sister bought a house in Hammond, and they notified me about it.
Okay.
I am Blanca Macias,
And how did you hear about our program?
through a friend who purchased a home in Hammond about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I am Maria Cuevas,
And Ms. Gomez, how did you hear about the program?
through my bank.
Through your bank. May I ask who's your lender, your bank?
Uh,
Come on, you don't know your.
through Ruby.
Pardon? Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay.
My name is Jesus Bejar.
And how did you hear about the program?
Oh, como yo del programa de nosotros.
O por la agente de ventas
Okay, from their own realtor.
de Century 21.
Okay.
Century 21.
From Century
I
21.
got that part out.
Hello, I'm Sherry Moore Klopp. My Uncle John Zarowski, we're purchasing a home in Hammond. We heard about your program through our realtor, Christine Hall, with RE/MAX and Larry Panella.
Oh, okay. I know both, I'm a realtor, I know both of those.
Okay,
Yeah, I know Christine Hall, too.
Okay.
thank you.
That's everybody except for,
Well, we have Jessica Jones at the class and Angel, so you can just approve them all, and if you want them to go to a future meeting.
okay, Mr. President, I make a motion to recommend the homebound conditional approval loan, forgivable loan approval for the 7 applicants. Ms. Jones and Mr. Asino will just come to another meeting.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the 7 applicants. The 2 that are absent, just attend a future meeting. Can we have a roll call on that?
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Hesperkey,
Yes.
Villegas,
Yes.
Yricks,
Yes.
Hawbridge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Congratulations.
Welcome to Hammond.
You may be excused, the homebound applicants, if you like.
Felicidades.
Okay, number 7's our roof program, conditional loan approval for Orlando Lopez,
He's present.
6603 Idaho.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome, Mr. Lopez.
My name's Orlando Lopez.
Okay. So, Mr. Lopez, do you understand the terms and conditions of the program?
Yes, I do.
Has been explained to you?
Yes, it has.
Okay, and you understand that you have to do your own due diligence as far as a contractor, that Hammond Redevelopment does not guarantee the work or for a contractor?
Yes, understand.
Anyone else has any questions for Mr. Lopez?
Not at this time.
Okay. Well, Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the roof program conditional loan approval for Mr. Orlando Lopez at 6603 Idaho in Hammond.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the roof program conditional loan approval for Orlando Lopez at 6603 Idaho. Can we have a roll call on that?
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Hesperkey,
Yes.
Villegas,
Yes.
Yricks,
Yes.
Hawbridge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, number 8 is an acceptance of proposals for the sale of redevelopment owned properties. We've got 3835 Holman Avenue and 1037 Kenwood Street.
Members of the commission, you have one proposal on each one of them, and I started with 3835 Holman. 3835 Holman. This response is from Michelle Dancer, the owner of Michelle's Dance Studio. And if I can figure out.
Take your time.
The bid is in the amount of $20,000. She's also proposing repairs repairs to the building in the amount of $60,200 after purchase.
Even though it's the only bid, should we, I think we should refer to staff for further review?
Yeah, let me open the other one and you can refer them both.
Right.
The second one is for 1037 Kenwood Street. This proposal is from Stephen Livermore and Shelley Winder. The bid is $412.50.
Is that a vacant lot?
That sounds like a vacant lot over here.
Did he say 400? Did you
Mr. President, I move we refer the 3835 Holman Avenue and 1037 Kenwood Street to staff for further review and due diligence.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further questions or discussion on these two parcels? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Tesbricki?
Yes.
Villejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppers?
Yes. Motion passes 5 yes to be moved to staff. Okay, number 9 is an acceptance of bids for the Second District Local Street Project, Oakley Avenue improvements.
On the bids for the Oakley Avenue improvements, you have 2 of them. First one is from Grimmer Construction. Their bid is in the amount of $510,212.92. So that's Grimmer Construction, $510,212.92. The second one is from Walsh and Kelly. Their proposal is in the amount of $482,543.97. $482,543.97.
Mr. President, I move for acceptance of bids for the Second District Local Street Project Oakley Avenue improvements and to refer to staff for further review and due diligence.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the acceptance of the bids for the Second District Local Street Project at Oakley Avenue improvements. And these bids be moved to staff for further review. Is there any more questions or discussion on these bids? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Tesbricki?
Yes.
Villejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppers?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 10 is our reports.
Africa should be here any minute. She's on her way down.
Okay, well, we'll move forward when she comes in. If she'd like to share anything, we'll get back with her. All right, number 11's our bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the Register of Claims for April 30th, 2018 through May 11th, 2018 for Register of Claims R56035 through R56103.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the Register of Claims dating April 30th, 2018 through May 11th, 2018. That's claims R56035 through claim R56103. there any, questions on these claims?
God bless you.
Bless you.
Did you buy a lottery ticket?
Just remember, that was on video.
I guess that was the last claim, Commissioner Myers, you didn't like it, huh? No, they seem to all be in order, so, if there is no questions, let's have a roll call on the claims.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Hasbricki?
Yes.
Villegas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppers?
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Okay, number 12, new and unfinished business. Do you have anything tonight, Attorney Westland?
I do not.
Okay. All right, number 13's public comment. If any of you like to come forward, you have 3 minutes to speak. Just kind of introduce yourself.
It's about the proposal bid. My name is Michelle Dancer. I'm the owner of Michelle's Dance Center. This is my 34th year in business. This is my fiance, Keith Silo. We did a walkthrough of the property 3 different times, and it is in poor condition. There is water coming in. It needs a whole roof. In the proposal, there are pictures and estimates of what everything that may or may not be, that needs to be done so that we can get it up and running and functional. I started my business when I was 15 years old in downtown Hammond. I have been in Whiting for 30 years, and that was just because that was the building that was open at the time. I would like to retire in I'm sorry, I'm emotional. In Hammond. My niece teaches with me. This is gonna be a legacy. When I'm in my little walker doing things, my niece and her babies are taking this over. I think it's a very good opportunity. I have very fond memories of this building. This was the Hammond Public Library. It was a safe place. I rode my bikes there with my friends, and it was safe to be there. I want to bring this back to Hammond. I think it's a very good opportunity to get kids off the streets. I teach students at 18 months old and up, boys and girls. They do very well in school because I keep that a staple in their lives. I make sure that their grades come first. I have so many, like 3rd generations I'm already in, of teaching students, and they are, graduating college, they have graduated college, and they're so much smarter than, I ever would have thought I would have been, going to school. All I cared about was to dance. I'm trying to get, this property, but like I said, it needs a lot of work, and I don't want it to sit there vacant. And the rain, every day it rains, it's still making more damage. It's leaking on the furnace, on the electrical. We don't even know what we're getting into. I just know it's a big space, and I could see the possibilities. And like I said, I know we're offering $20,000. That might not seem like a lot, but the money we're gonna have to be putting in that is quite a bit. And I'm gonna be paying taxes on this to get you something back in there. But like I said, I think there's nothing else in the area. I was the closest dancing school in Whiting. Those girls and boys are gonna come with me, and where that's at, if you are familiar with that area, and I'm trying to talk fast, there's so much housing and everything there. I think I'm gonna have so many more students. Yes, it will benefit me, but it's gonna benefit the area. It's gonna be something positive for the kids to look forward to come to. Like I said, my kids, they're very smart. It keeps them off the streets. I know that my mom always told me, you better toe the line at home or you're not going to dance. And that's how, like I said, I've been doing this 34 years. You're taking a vacant building that's sitting there that is already getting demolished. There's windows broken in the front and back. There's a gate on the back where the air unit is all demolished back there. We want to get something up and running in there again. And I know you have a process to go through, but I'd like to get started on this as soon as possible, to get my kids in there and to get, something going again with everything. But like I said, North Hammond, I have 50 years. That's how old I am, and I've lived there all my life. And this is where I want to retire. There was a gentleman in downtown Hammond with the help of my parents, of course, gave me a break when I was 15 to rent a building. And I've been doing it ever since, and I can't think of anything else I would rather do. So is there anything else you want to add?
I know.
No, it just does need a lot of work. And it's gonna start by getting a new roof on the place, because you gotta get it dry before you can do anything below that.
True.
Okay, new ceiling tiles, we'd like a new furnace, new air conditioner. and-
Water heater.
Yeah.
It's
wa- I
all
mean,
the water's been leaking
yeah,
on all that.
It's like a water, we went there when it was sprinkling out, and there was a waterfall coming in on the furnace. So I'm assuming that needs to be replaced. It's a very old one anyway, so, and I'm not complaining about it, it's just, it's just that we are gonna have to put a lot of money into the place.
Yeah, we understand. I think it's a very positive thing, and your roots here in
Yeah.
Hammond and
That's it.
trying to bring something to our community here. So, like we said, we reviewed it to staff. Go ahead.
Does anyone remember, I don't have, I have the one for the other property in front of me, but what was the minimum bid for this?
This is 3835?
Well, I was gonna say, I know that they had appraisals and everything like that. I'm not sure if they've went through that building for those appraisals.
Okay, so, just so you understand the process. Because we didn't receive a bid that met the minimum appraised value, we can't negotiate with any prospective purchaser for 30 days.
Okay,
Okay, under Indiana law, we have to wait 30 days.
absolutely.
At that point, and that's why it's referred to staff.
Okay,
So today being the 15th, had you bid the 156,000, we could have theoretically awarded it on June 5th, which is our next meeting. Because it didn't meet the minimum bid, now we have to wait 30 days. Staff will review your proposal over those 30 days, and then theoretically on June 15th, they can sit down and talk to you
Okay.
about exactly what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Exactly, how that's going to look and how that fits into this body's
Right.
view for downtown. Then, at that point, the staff will recommend, which will be the second meeting in June,
okay,
either to accept the proposal and enter into a purchase agreement or not.
okay.
But you're probably looking at a 30-day window
Okay,
of
that's
waiting
fine.
at this point, and there's really not a lot we can do about that, so
Right.
I just wanted you to be aware of the
So now I get
process.
to be all nervous for 30 more days. I gotcha. I gotcha.
Well, the good news is, from your perspective, is you were the only bidder.
Right, right.
So they're the only ones you're the only ones they're gonna sit down and talk to about it, so.
And you're
Like I
doing
said-
all the proper things, it's just a process.
Right, I understand that. And like I said, and I'm pleading my case again, like I said, I've been doing this 34 years. I can't imagine, not doing anything else. I had a dance teacher tell me when I was about 16, you gotta love this. And I'm thinking, I love this, I love to dance. I know what she meant now. And I do, I truly love it with all my heart. I can't imagine not doing anything else, and I'll be doing it till I can't do it anymore. And like I said, my mom works the desk. My niece teaches with me, and now her little boy and girl dance. So that's my dream, is to have those babies grow up. Otherwise, there's always somebody else to take their place, her little granddaughter. But yeah, absolutely. But I thank you for your consideration, and I hope we can work something out.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, if no one else would like to speak, then, public comment is closed, but before we adjourn, I just wanna, you guys wanna write this down again, I think you have it, the June 19th meeting is moved to June 26th. July 4th is on a Wednesday, so that meeting, is moved to July 10th. And then the July 17th meeting is moved to July 24th. So if you want to, for your records again, have,
That's the same as the email I got, right?
yeah.
I mean, that's the same, that's not changing what we received.
No, I'm just making another announcement on it, so.
And it's the same as we talked about
Just in case
2
you
weeks
didn't read
ago,
it.
and painstaking, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just another announcement on the dates, so everybody's. Okay, so with that said, number 14.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Oh, wait.
No, you told Joe right now, so.
We forgot to go back to Ms.
Number
Tara.
10.
Number
Oh,
10.
okay. Yeah, I can go back. Thank you, Commissioner Myricks. Yes, while you were gone, Harper, sorry, I knew you had to attend another meeting. So we'll move back to number 10.
Your look was priceless, by the way.
If you got anything to report or share, we'd be glad to hear it.
Thank you. I'll be very brief. Very brief. I apologize for my lateness. I was actually trying to finish up with the meeting prior to this, and it sort of ran over, and time got away from me. But I did want to announce that today was the police garage ribbon cutting for the police garage on Hammond Avenue. We're really excited about that. That's a property that's been redeveloped. We used TIF funds, so there weren't any taxpayer dollars that were used for the redevelopment of that building. It was initially very hard to market because it was a commercial use in the front and an industrial use, and so it was very hard to market, but we sort of put our heads together, and now we have a wonderful use in the downtown area, and then we'll have an increase in the police presence in the downtown area. Also, June 1st and 2nd will be, I believe, the third year for the HC3's Live in the Ville. It will be on Friday, June 1st from 4 to 10 p.m. and Saturday, June 2nd from 12 noon to 10 p.m. So we're really excited about that. It's a really good time for the family to come out. I know that they've had live street performances. They have a food truck challenge. Every year they have different things. So it's a really fun time for everyone to come and sort of have a good time with the family and really sort of bring back the days of former Hessville. And that being said, that is all I have.
Okay. Thank you. Didn't mean to skip over you.
That's okay.
All right, then, number 14.
Now, Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned.